Guys, and welcome back to Matt's House of Horror. Now, today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Phoenix Forgotten. So, it's the latest found footage movie to come out in a while, at least that I know of. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of keeping track of found footage movies. If someone says, "Oh, this is the latest found footage movie," I probably usually try to ignore it. So, Phoenix Forgotten it's a little story based on the footage of the infamous Phoenix Lights. So I went to see this movie today, or you guys are probably gonna see this at probably tomorrow. We went to Tucson today, and I went to see this movie by myself while my mom went shopping, and so. I was expecting, it to be the found footage style, it's gonna, everything to be found footage. Everything is just gonna be shot with the camera and all that stuff, and yeah. But I was wrong. No. It was, a mix of both found footage and docudrama, or mockumentary. So, the story behind this is that a girl... or the guy who filmed the infamous footage that is the Phoenix Lights goes missing, and 20 years later his sister decides to do this documentary about him and his disappearance, and they get footage from I guess the camera they found where his car was and everything, and then they kind of interview people about the Phoenix Lights and all that stuff. So I'm not gonna spoil too much about this movie. I don't want to spoil a lot. I will say though, what I loved about this movie, I think it's something a lot of movie directors should do. If they're gonna make a horror movie and they want to add lots of suspense and this gigantic mystery in there, instead of having it scattered all around, first, there's a mystery of this, and now it's become this, or something like that. If you guys know what movies I'm talking about. But it kept it in a boundary that I think most horror movies need today. It kept it in this little boundary where it wasn't too much suspense or too little suspense, but it was just right. And then there wasn't too much mystery and too little mystery. It was just the perfect amount it needed. It kept in that boundary. So I think a lot of people are just hating it because what most people are not seeing is that. Okay, so let me clarify. When I read the negative reviews for this movie, they're seeing it as an average found footage movie. But then I kind of don't really believe them, because it's not an average found footage movie. It's not like the Blair Witch Project. It's not like VHS, if you know those movies. It's not like the new Blair Witch. It's not the shaky camera thing. I mean, yeah, in some parts it is, and at the end of the movie it was, but the rest of the movie is not even considered found footage. It's just considered a mockumentary. I don't even know who considered it found footage. It literally should be considered a mockumentary and not a found footage movie. But like I said, I was what you call it? I was intrigued. The story, the movie, the suspense, the mystery, everything kept me intrigued. I wasn't bored. Even when I thought it's gonna start getting boring, no. I was entertained. I wanted to watch it. I didn't want to leave the theater. I didn't want to if I had refill my drink or something, I didn't want to leave. I wanted to keep watching this. I want to know what happened next. It's at least to me, it's a movie where you can't really look away. You can't really go away for to the bathroom or something without pausing it, because you might miss something important, and then when you watch it or get near the end, you might be asking yourself, why the hell are they throwing in this? And because you might have missed something, like I said, you might have missed something really important. Phoenix Are Gone has probably been one of the best horror movies I've seen of the year so far. There's only 2 other ones I can say were like this, and that's probably Get Out and The Belko Experiment. But besides those 2, this one is up there right now. I would get this one a 5 out of 5. This one just kept me intrigued. And you know what? And again, I don't know if this counts as a spoiler, but spoiler alert. If they didn't make the ending how they made the ending and everything, I didn't read any of the reviews saying how they made up the disappearance part of the story. I probably would have thought this was real. And this is something I think a lot of found footage movies should do now. Whether they're advertising or something, instead of next, from the producers of this, or this, the director of this, instead, make it like what they did with the Blair Witch Project. Make it seem like it's a real documentary. And then take a step from Cannibal Holocaust, where the director of that movie didn't allow any of the actors or actresses in Cannibal Holocaust to come out in the public for about a year or 2. I think that's good because that kept the illusion that they actually were killed. And that makes it scarier because it makes it seem like what I'm watching is real. So I think this is a really good horror movie, and if you're a fan of UFO horror movies, I know there aren't that many horror movies about alien abduction, but if you want to see a really cool one, I suggest you seek out this movie. Don't listen to any of the negative reviews, just seek it out, and you know what? You can agree with my review, or you can disagree. It's your opinion. So, I'd like to know about what you guys saw of the movie. Do you guys want to see it? Did you already see it? What do you think? Can you please tell me in the comment below. And also, please like this video. Please subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time in the shadows. Goodbye. Oh, wait. So, like I said, I think I mentioned this a while back, but the reason why I'm recording and the quality of the video looks like this, it's because my tablet. So it's hard to kind of record a video on the tablet. It's also not just that, but when it's pure darkness, it's also hard to capture like my face or something, so I have to actually turn up the brightness. So yeah, it might be like this for forever, maybe. Hopefully not, but it might. I just wanted to say that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time in the shadows. Goodbye.